Arjun refuses to read a book about his parents' relationship. Peekay has an unexpected cameo. Aamir's lie exposed. Shah Rukh and Kajol get nostalgic about DDLJ. So we get that Mondays are hard, and that's why we've got a chock-a-block show for you on WeChat Presents 9XE The Show.
I'm hot, you're not, I'm a superstar. I'm a superstar. 9XE, 9XE.
I'm Mia, and right now my heart goes out to Arjun Kapoor. He's still finding his place in the industry, but more than his work, it's his personal life that's making news. On 9XE The Show, we told you how Arjun and Sonakshi Sinha were taking a break from their relationship. This was soon after his first serious girlfriend, Arpita Khan Sharma, got married. And now Arjun has been hit by another blow to his personal life. Balaka Vadu's writer, Gajra Kotari, told our website 9xe.com that she has written a book, Once Upon a Star, based on Arjun's late mother, Mona Kapoor's life. Now, we've learned that she tried to meet Arjun to tell him about the book. We think it was quite right that Gajra informed Arjun about this, but Arjun didn't take it very sportingly. The book, which is being launched on 16th December, tells the story of Simran, a lady coming to terms with the fact that her husband, Raj Mehra, has chosen Bollywood's Queen Sia over her, has hit the Finding Fanny star so much that he refused to take a copy from the writer. 9XE The Show has it that Anupam Kher organized the meeting between Arjun and Gajra. We all know how his father, producer Boni, left his mother Mona to be with Sridevi. Coming back to the meeting, Arjun told the writer that he did not wish to read the book. He told her that there will be parts in the book that he will not agree to, plus it would be too painful for him to read it. And that's understandable. He did not exactly have an ideal childhood. It was his mother Mona who raised him and his sister Anshula, and it's only been recently that Arjun's mended ways with his father. Another example of how close the book is to Arjun's life is the fact that Simran's in-laws love her, and in reality too, Boni's family was extremely supportive of Mona. But we hope Arjun emerges stronger than before. He has much to look forward to. And so do Salman Khan and Sonam Kapoor with a kitty full of films. But how much of it do they actually enjoy? Salman's been ruling the industry for years now, so you'd expect him to can scenes in just a few takes. But while shooting, if he has to give all of 16 takes, it's something to think about. But he was not alone. Co-star Sonam too had to give as many takes. But what was this part that got them all flustered? Turns out it's a song sequence in Suraj Barjatia's Prem Ratandan Payo. This is the same Suraj Barjatia who gave us Hum Aapke Hain Kaun. And looks like Suraj wanted to pay tribute to this film, so he's borrowed the song Diktana for the Salman Sonam star too. Now, let me give you a refresher course. This was the song where a cricket match takes place between boys and girls. And if you forgot those were the two teams, they had hats to remind you. And now in Prem Ratandan Payo, Suraj has Salman and Sonam too playing a sport to the Diktana song. Small difference, it's football and not cricket. Big problem, they were dressed in Indian wear. Salman's quite the footballer, but when you put a guy in a kurta pajama and ask him to score goals, we bet it's going to be a bit difficult. And so Salman had to give so many retakes. Sonam had it worse since she was dressed in a lehenga. Goes without saying that the song in question took almost thrice the time more than any other song. Seriously, what kind of sequence is Suraj Barjatia shooting anyway? So Sonam might have had some problem playing football in a heavy lehenga, but the fashion-conscious star had no issues riding a bike in one. But throwing some doubt on the film's producer Arbaz Khan's acting ability is father Salim Khan. But despite that, the team seems quite happy with each other and the trailer looks really fun. And now let's talk about a film that's releasing soon. So, full disclosure, a spoiler alert follows. We're about to spill the beans about one of the most anticipated movies of the year, Peekay. Nope, we're not going to tell you about Aamir Khan's role. We are not that evil. We've got some dope on a certain someone being a part of the film. And that certain someone is none other than Ranbir. Well, can you really blame Raju? Who would not want a guy like Ranbir in their film, even if it's just for a few minutes? But the question is, does Aamir have something to worry about? back to WeChat Presents 9XE, the show where awesomeness meets Bollywood. Have you guys ever experienced difficulties learning different languages? Well, who would know better than me, right? In Peekay, we see Aamir Khan talking in Bhojpuri with such ease. So we thought we'd get in touch with his language guru to find out how good Aamir was as a student learning Bhojpuri.
What's up, what's good and what's happening? My name is Vineet Kumar and I'm sitting here with someone who's extremely interesting. He is the man who taught Aamir Khan, follow me, he's the man who taught Aamir Khan Bhojpuri.
हाँ, भाषा पे बहुत जोर दिया गया. मेरा जो किरदार है वो भोजपुरी में बात करता है, तो इसके लिए मुझे एक खास कोच रखना पड़ा, शांति भूषण जी. तो 3-4 महीने से मैं डायलॉग्स पे काम कर रहा था.
Was there any word or any sentence that Aamir Khan just couldn't get? Like बहुत मुश्किल थी.
और जो शब्द होते थे वो तो लिखा होता था, उसके हिसाब से वो पढ़ लेते थे, लेकिन साउंड में उन्हें काम करना पड़ता था. और फिर उनको सोचना पड़ता था कि इसको हम कैसे बोलें. जैसे हम बोलते थे कि घर घर, हाँ घर घर, या कब कब
कब,
तो उनको वो कब घर, उनको सोचते थे कि आखिर कब कैसे बोलूंगा.
रात हुई हुई, ठीक ठाक, वेरी गुड, सब ठीक ठाक, वेरी गुड. वेलकम हो ना, हो बोले वेलकम. पेमेंट वाला एरिया पूरा और काम नहीं किया हमारा. लोग समझेंगे ना मैं बोल क्या रहा हूँ.
एक सीन को हम लोग कई बार करते थे, जब तक कि उनको पूरी तरह से याद ना हो जाए सारे वो सीन. वो खुद ही बोलते थे एक बार और करते हैं, एक बार और करते हैं. तो उनको डाउट रहता था कि याद नहीं हुआ है.
Did you ever get tired? Tell me honestly.
मैं ये सोचता था कि इंसान कितनी मेहनत करता है. मुझे अच्छा लगता था कि मैं कोई चीज़ सिखा रहा हूँ और कोई इंसान इतनी मेहनत, इतनी लगन के साथ उसे सीख रहा है. अगर मैं सिखाता वो नहीं सीखते तो मैं क्या कर लेता, तो और ख़राब लगता है कि मैं इतनी मेहनत करता हूँ, ये नहीं सीखते हैं. बट वो सीखते थे तो मुझे अच्छा लगता था, मेरा उत्साह बढ़ता था.
Thing is now I don't know Bhojpuri.
Yes.
Hindi also I don't know. That's okay. But can you teach me something in Bhojpuri that you know that you taught Aamir Khan?
Okay. आप मुझसे भोजपुरी में पूछेंगे कि मेरा घर कहाँ है.
Very nice. हाँ.
तो आप पूछेंगे तोहार घर कहाँ है. तोहार घर,
तोहार घर,
घर
घर
कहाँ है.
कहाँ है. तोहार घर कहाँ है.
कहाँ
कहाँ.
हाँ
हाँ
हाँ.
हाँ.
नाक नहीं लगेगी इसमें, हाँ में. हाँ नहीं, हाँ.
हाँ.
है की जगह हाँ.
हाँ.
तुम्हारा मतलब तोहार.
तोहार.
घर मतलब घर.
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 कहाँ है.
कहाँ है. तोहार घर कहाँ है.
हमार घर गाजीपुर है.
हमार घर बेंगलोर है.
कन्फ्यूजिया गए हो.
कन्फ्यूजिया गए हो.
हो. हाँ. कन्फ्यूजिया गए हो.
Confucia gaye ho. Thank you so much for spending time with us and all the best for the future, and I hope you get to work with Raju Hirani again and PK, and by that time I would have learned some Bhojpuri. Thank you so much. And until next time, take care. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Looks like Aamir loves it when it is challenging. After Aamir talking Bhojpuri in Peekay, we will see Aamir talking in Haryanvi in his next Dangal. Yes, if you guys thought Aamir will not be seen anytime soon after Peekay, there's good news for you. Aamir's next movie is Dangal and it will soon go on floors. But looks like the stress of releasing Peekay is giving him short-term memory loss. Why else would he forget that he has given the thumbs up to Dangal?
Right now I've not signed any film. So I don't know what I'm doing next. तो अब मैं स्क्रिप्ट्स पढ़ रहा हूँ, जब मुझे कोई अच्छी स्क्रिप्ट लगेगी.
Liar! Now don't we all know Aamir loves to be secretive about his work? Fine, Aamir. Let us give you another chance to admit that you have signed the movie.
So as soon as I sign, I'll let you know.
It's a little juvenile, but Aamir, liar, liar, pants on fire. Come on, go for it. Reveal the truth.
अभी क्या है, मैंने अभी तक कोई फिल्म साइन की नहीं है. जब मैं करूँगा तो बता दूँगा कौन सी की. मैं आजकल बहुत सारी स्क्रिप्ट्स पढ़ रहा हूँ, तो अभी मैंने कोई फिल्म साइन नहीं की.
Are you ready?
But on the contrary, we have a press release from Aamir's publicist who has clearly confirmed to us that Aamir is doing Dangal. If that wasn't all, a source close to Aamir told us that Aamir will be playing a Pehelwan in this movie. The film is set in the 1980s where we will see Aamir fighting it out in a typical Akada. Aamir will certainly have to beef up for his look in this movie.
I'm enjoying going very heavy in my workouts. I'm going very heavy. Just something new I'm trying.
Which again means a lot of workout and gym trainings. No wonder the poor guy's stress is multiplying. Let's take a look at Aamir's previous hardcore gym schedules. In 2008, we saw Aamir's buff physique in Gajini when he was 43 years old. The very next year, in 2009, the actor had to shed those kilos for 3 Idiots. At 44 years, he had to get into the character of a college-going student. In 2013, again, we saw the man with a chiseled body in Doom 3. The guy was 48 when he amazed us with his sexy hot bod. And now that Aamir is pressing 50, beefing up for his Pehelwan Avatar is going to be quite the challenge. More stress for Aamir for sure. Moving on to a controversy that's caught our attention. Ekta Kapoor's leading lady in Kya Cool Hai Hum 3, model Mandana Karimi, was in the news 3 years ago and now she's courting controversy again. A few days ago on our website 9xe.com, we brought you the news that model turned actress Mandy, as she's popularly known, is supposedly married to Lalit Tailan. Lalit is ace fashion designer Rohit Bal's boyfriend. It is believed that Mandy got married to Lalit to get a work permit in India, as she is from Iran. But Mandy had a different story to tell. She said that the certificate of marriage had the name Manize, which is certainly not her name. However, she had clearly added that she was dating Lalit. According to a source close to Mandy, we got to know that she is non-committal about her current relationship status, and for now she just wants to focus on her debut film. Coming up, Priyanka's property troubles just won't stop. On 9xe The Show, we are tracing Priyanka Chopra's property issues, and now there has been a development. On November 27th, Priyanka made headlines because her property came under the scanner. The actor had rented out her 3,000 square feet floor situated in a building in Andheri, Mumbai on lease. Then news broke that this property was being used to run a sex racket under the guise of a spa. The police got involved with the issue. And shouldn't such a spa have shut business by now? But when the team of 9xe The Show went to check on them, the board of the spa was still up. This intrigued us and we moved ahead to check what is up with this place, and this is what we found out.
If I'm not wrong, it's the same place which was in news few days back, right?
Yeah, that is in some, some
for
business.
Some racket.
It's not racket, something it's not, the news is not true.
The news is not true.
If it is true, then how we will open and how we can run.
So the receptionist of the spa has a different story altogether. Like we heard in the recording, he has clearly mentioned it is nothing but merely a competitor's strategy. And with that, the blame game begins. But what now? The issue is on standby, and when Priyanka was questioned about this whole issue, she did not sound pleased either.
I mean, you'll have to ask the cops that. अगर उन्होंने उसको business को run करने दिया, तो उसका मतलब कुछ मिला नहीं होगा. I don't know. We've sent a legal notice already, and we are law-abiding citizens. Whatever the police says, we'll do. If the police wants to stop them, they should. It's not my call.
This clearly indicates that the mystery behind this property issue will continue for a while. Why is the spa still running? What happened to the absconding Manik Soni, to whom the place was leased out? We hope these questions are answered soon. Continuing the series of questions, my next question is to Shah Rukh Khan. It wasn't Shah Rukh's birthday, it wasn't Eid, but we still recently saw a huge crowd gathered outside Shah Rukh's home, Manat. What's up with that, Shah Rukh? That's the typical Shah Rukh Khan wave to his fans, which we have seen quite a lot of times. But if you're wondering if you've missed out on a big occasion, well, yes you did. Yes, we reached SRK's Mana to spot him shooting for his next film, Fan. The actor was seen in 2 different outfits shooting the same sequence. Shah Rukh had to take more than a couple of retakes for shooting the same. Now come on, Shah Rukh, aren't you used to doing this? Or maybe the excitement of DDLJ completing its 1000th week was distracting you. A power-packed Friday for DDLJ. DDLJ shows going houseful. Shah Rukh and Kajol excited for DDLJ. Nope, you guys are not in the 90s, but the same euphoria for Dilwale Dulhania Le Jayenge continues now as well. This massive crowd was gathered at Maratha Mandir on the completion of 1000 weeks for DDLJ. The crowd went crazy rooting for Shah Rukh and Kajol. Even after her twisted ankle, Kajol's spirits to be a part of this grand evening wasn't affected. Like the gentleman that he is, Shah Rukh helped Kajol enter the theater. And what happened after that is certainly worth watching. Now, who would say that it's been 20 years? The love and affection for Raj and Simran remains as passionate as it can be. And if dialogues weren't enough, King Khan also relived the memories by dancing a little bit too. Is he charming or is he charming? My heart skips a beat when I see that dimpled smile of Raj. In real and in real life, Shah Rukh thinks one can achieve anything that they want only and only if they respect women.
कि उसके माँ बाप की नहीं, उस औरत की कितनी इज्जत करते हुए तुम्हारी बीवी होगी, तुम्हारी माँ होगी.
After those lessons from Shah Rukh on how to win a girl's heart, we had Kajol praising the Badshah too.
ये किंग जिस तरह से बने हैं और जितना काम इन्होंने किया है किंग बनने में और रहने में, मैंने किसी को इतना काम करते हुए देखा. प्यार पाना एक चीज है और प्यार को रखना और उसको निभाना एक दूसरी चीज है. I don't think as much as you guys love Shah Rukh loves you all more. हो गया काफी है.
थोड़ा सा और बोल दे.
He is very good looking and he wants to be Action Jackson, but he's Love Jackson for tonight.
थोड़ा सा talk about my 8 packs.
And he does and
I paid you. I told you in the car.
8 packs. He has very nice 8 packs.
Even after 20 years, their chemistry is alive and rocking. The evening turned out to be nothing less than euphoric. Shah Rukh, being Shah Rukh, decided to end the evening doing something that clearly showed he is at the top of the world. Well, that was some celebration. Wonder how much money DDLJ would have made if it would have released now. Talking about box office collections, let's see what has been the fate of Action Jackson by far. And of course, there were some more releases which were almost given a blind eye.
Hi guys, I'm Rahul and I'm here to talk about the box office collection for this week. So there were 3 movies that released this week. One was Main Aur Mr. Right, the second one was Badlapur Boys, and the third one was Rajnikant's Linga. So Main Aur Mr. Right collected approximately less than 50 lakhs on the first weekend. Badlapur Boys collected approximately less than 25 lakhs on the first weekend. And superhuman Rajnikant's movie Linga collected approximately 100 crores on the weekend worldwide. And Action Jackson, which released last week, has collected approximately 34 crores after the first 2 weekends. That was it for this week. I shall see you next week with the box office collection. I'm Rahul and I'm signing off.
Now, maybe because of these collections, Ajay returned some of his money to the producers. Coming up, what's forcing top actors to reduce their fee? A monkey steals Ben Stiller and Owen Wilson's thunder. So it might seem seem like our heroes in Bollywood enjoy the perks of stardom. But when a film suffers, they also suffer. And currently, our 100 crore heroes are slashing their remuneration. Before we went into the break, we told you that neither the action or Jackson avatar of Ajay Devgan could do wonders at the box office. The film was made at a budget of approximately 75 crores and could not touch the expected 50 crore mark in the opening week. The combination of Ajay and Prabhu Deva couldn't do much to bring the crowd to the cinemas. Because of the not-so-great collections, Ajay Devgan returned a certain amount of his remuneration to producer Gordon Tanwani. Now we wonder if this was out of courtesy or did Tanwani ask Ajay a payback for losses incurred. Some of our 100 crore stars have slashed down their remuneration by 15 to 20% because of their recent films not making great collections. Starting with Saif Ali Khan, who certainly did not have a happy ending at the box office. The movie, with a budget of 55 crores, couldn't have a profitable collection. After this, Saif has cut down his fee quite a bit. We have learned that Ritesh Sidwani, the producer of Saif's next film, Mr. Chalu, is renegotiating with him on his pay packet. We are sure Saif doesn't want to continue with his remuneration depreciation. 9XE The Show got in touch with Saif, and this is what he had to say about his future plans. Yes, I promise Rima's and Sujoy's will be strong acting roles, and then something really cool for Illuminati. A lot to resurrect, thinking is on. Now let this year finish with family and friends and wine. January full on. Cheers to that one, Saif. After all, producers do put their money at stake. We got none other than Vidhu Vinod Chopra talking about this issue. In fact, he actually thanked 9XE The Show for raising the issue.
बहुत ज़्यादा लेते हैं, बहुत ओवरपेड हैं और फिल्म बनाने के लिए कुछ बचता नहीं है. उनसे आप कहिए कि भैया फिल्म बनाने के लिए थोड़े पैसे छोड़ दीजिए तो अच्छी फिल्म बनेगी.
Moving on to Akshay Kumar, who had to face losses due to his last production, The Shawkeens, which did not do too great at the box office. With an investment of 42 crores, it churned out only 18 crores in its first weekend. Because Akshay has been on the other side as a producer, he had a reasonable point of view.
Cost of production only goes high when you don't know your script. When you take 280 दिन फिल्म की शूटिंग करने के लिए कई लोग हैं जो 280-300 दिन, लेकिन कमाल की बात है कि जो लोग उतना करते हैं तो कई लोग ये समझते हैं ये है ना कमाल करते हैं यार. I look for a good script, that's it. I look for something different to offer to my audience. I look at something to take a risk on. I look at risky things.
But with the Shawkeens, Akshay couldn't make it profitable. Talking about remunerations and profit sharing, Aamir Khan has an opinion too.
मैं actually fees लेता नहीं हूँ किसी फिल्म के लिए. I don't take any fees. जब फिल्म कमाती है तो उसका मैं profits में से मुझे कुछ मिलता है. तो मेरी कोई फीस ही नहीं है. अगर फिल्म ज़्यादा चलेगी तो मुझे ज़्यादा पैसे मिलेंगे, कम चलेगी मुझे नहीं मिलेंगे.
I think that's fair for both the actor and the producer. The trade buzz has it that John Abraham has slashed his fee too. John hasn't been on the big screen for a while now. The next movie he is in is Welcome Back, which is a multi-star, which automatically drops down the money factor. The actor doesn't have much on the anvil, and his home production, Rocky Handsome, is not sold yet. Now we hope this number game is profitable for both actors and producers, and soon we have a balanced scenario. But throwing the actors from the film Night at the Museum, Secret of the Tomb slightly off balance was one of their co-stars, and they were more than happy to rat them out. Thank God they did not shoot that for real. But shooting for something glamorous and sexy is Tiger Shroff. He posed for the cover of a magazine, and 9XE The Show has got a behind-the-scenes look.
Let me be your fantasy.
Wow, Tiger's got a great body and had no issues showing it off. But it takes a lot to get into shape. When we spoke to him about his fitness routine, he told us.
I have a very holistic exercise routine. I not only focus on just strength, but also flexibility, mobility, a lot of athletical work like agility, plyometric stuff that keeps me, you know, agile and fluid in my movements.
Yes, can we talk more about his insane agility?
In the morning, I do a lot of flexibility work through my gymnastics training or my martial arts training. In the evening, I usually do my cardiovascular exercise, which is in the form of dance, or I do my weight training.
Is it just me, or does that pose remind you of someone else? No, not him. Him. But listening to Tiger makes me want to hit the gym. But it's late, so I'm gonna put that away till tomorrow. But what you must not put off doing is checking out our website, 9xe.com, and our YouTube channel.